What's up, guys? We're back with our quick MMA updates. We'll jump right into this one with Dana White reacting to Nate Diaz's fight against Jake Paul over the weekend. Here's what he had to say about it. For a kid pushing 40 years old, fighting a guy 4 weight classes bigger than him in boxing and 2 in MMA and going the distance at his age against a 20 effing something year old kid, so far he's fared the best. He looked good. I'm happy for him. Went on to say, we feel the same way about Nate. We always have. I always joke around about dealing with the Diaz brothers. These two, you see it now. They're two iconic fighters that 20 years from now, everybody will remember and talk about. This will always be Nate's house. Nate grew up here. He came up on The Ultimate Fighter. He fought some of the biggest fights ever here. We love the kid. I don't know about fighting in the future, but this is always going to be his house. We'll see. Next up, we got Cory Sandhagen talking about his fight last weekend and how it wasn't the most exciting fight. He talked to Dana White about it. Here's what he said on the MMA Hour. There was just no weirdness from White, and in my last 3 opponents, I stopped Song Yadong, who's a very, very good fighter and is going to continue to prove that he's a really good fighter. I know that he's going to be one of the best in the division one day. I beat Cheeto by a mile. I beat Raw by 2 miles. You can't really make too much of an argument that I don't deserve the title shot next. I know the last fight took out maybe a little bit of momentum, but you factor in all the other things outside of the fight and even inside the fight with the injury, and you can't hate me too much for the way the fight played out. I still 50-45 one of the best guys in the world on a bum arm. He went on to say, I already talked to Dana White about it. I was like, hey man, this happened, and I really would have wanted to open up a lot more, but I didn't feel comfortable. And he was really cool with it. He was fine with it. He just told me to heal up, and he was real nice about it. Let me know if you guys agree with what Cory's saying here. He's definitely been on a dominant run. We'll see if Dana White gives him that next title shot after O'Malley and Sterling play it out. And for our last update, we just got Dana White confirming that Sean Strickland versus Israel Adesanya is finalized for UFC 293. They also got Tai Tuivasa on that card versus Alexander Volkov. Kai Kara France is also making his comeback on that card. Sean Strickland just did one of his typical entertaining interviews with Full Send MMA reacting to the fight getting finalized. If you guys want to check that out, there's a link down below. If you guys want quick MMA news like this, make sure to follow along. Hope to see you guys in the next one.